Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. They'll run this play from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Hall. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Might as well give it to him again. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the end. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass. To the air, it's Hall. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Rams have it in scoring position on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Hall. Moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head and can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rams!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Hall. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Colorado State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fade. He makes the catch. It's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And we are...
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Sonny Lubick Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Rams will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires...
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. He leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Slings it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Steps away to find some room. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality.
Turning it on. Touchdown Rams. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fakes a grab for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Not a whole lot of he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hard running there. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've...
And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's...
There he goes. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Hall. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Utah State. What momentum you get when the defense... We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be for yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hall. Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. A dangerous cover man. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.